Very often my clients will come to me and say, Suzannah, I'm fairly comfortable giving presentations. I have to give them often at my organization. I really put the work into them, but I feel like there's something missing in terms of being able to connect with my audience. So is there anything that I can do to more fully engage them and have a greater impact? My name's Suzannah Baum, and yes, there are certainly things you can do to engage your audience, increase the levels of connection, and have a greater impact. And I'm going to share 3 of them. First of all, ask yourself, what does your audience need to hear? So before you even start creating the presentation, ask yourself, what do I want my audience to think, feel, or do? And then what do they need to hear in order for them to think, feel, or do what I want them to think, feel, or do? This puts you into an audience-centric mindset and will set you on the path to creating a message that is far more relevant, far more meaningful, and far more engaging to your audience. Secondly, build a structure. Once you've asked your questions and you have that audience-centric angle to your presentation, now you have to create a structured, focused presentation. Focus on why you're there to give the presentation, why it's relevant to them, and then put your key points together in terms of sharing facts, statistics, stories, examples, and things that will make your information come to life a little bit better. Also, don't forget your call to action and a meaningful visionary conclusion. That basically addresses what happens next. What's going to happen if your audience implements what you want them to implement, or if they do what it is you want them to do, so then they could see themselves more in this future vision as well. And third, practice. Practice and time yourself. You want to make sure that you never go over time and that you show your audience that you respect them and their time always. You will immediately disconnect and disengage your audience if you go over this time because it shows them that you aren't as respectful. My name's Suzannah Baum. If you have any questions or you'd like to get in touch and figure out how you can bring more deeper, stronger levels of engagement and connection with your audience through audience-centric presentations, let's get in touch.